Welcome to Storybook's synopsis of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Welcome to the magical beginning of Harry Potter's incredible adventure. Once upon a time, a very dark and dangerous wizard named Lord Voldemort tried to take over the world. He was so powerful and feared that even grown wizards didn't dare say his name. But one night, he did something terrible. He tried to use a deadly spell on a baby named Harry Potter. But when the spell hit Harry, it backfired. Voldemort's body was destroyed, and baby Harry survived with only a mysterious lightning bolt scar on his forehead. That night, Voldemort disappeared, and Harry became the boy who lived, a hero in the wizarding world, though he didn't know it yet. Professor Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, and Hogwarts gamekeeper Hagrid left baby Harry on the doorstep of his only remaining family, the Dursleys, his mean Aunt Petunia, Uncle Vernon, and spoiled Cousin Dudley. The Dursleys weren't magical, they were muggles, non-magical people, and they hated anything to do with magic. So, they kept the truth from Harry, treated him like a servant, and made him live in a tiny cupboard under the stairs. For 10 whole years, Harry grew up with no idea who he really was. Then, right before Harry's 11th birthday, strange letters start arriving, addressed to Harry Potter, the cupboard under the stairs. Uncle Vernon panics and tries to destroy every letter, but they keep coming in. Dozens, hundreds, even pouring down the chimney. Finally, Uncle Vernon drags the whole family to a remote hut on a rock in the middle of the sea to escape the letters. But at midnight, something amazing happens. The door bursts open and Hagrid, a giant of a man with wild hair and a kind heart, arrives with a loud boom. He tells Harry the unbelievable truth. Harry is a wizard, and he's been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Harry is stunned. He had no idea that magic was real, or that he was famous in the wizarding world for defeating Voldemort as a baby. The next day, Harry and Hagrid head to Diagon Alley, a secret magical street hidden behind a brick wall in the Leaky Cauldron pub. There, Harry gets his first wand, meets a goblin banker at Gringotts, and even finds out he has a vault full of wizard gold. They also stop by a mysterious vault that Hagrid empties, Vault 713. Harry boards the Hogwarts Express at platform 9 3/4, a magical train platform only wizards can access. On the train, Harry meets his first real friend, Ron Weasley, and later the super-smart Hermione Granger, who's Muggle-born but already knows all about magic. He also meets the arrogant Draco Malfoy, who offers to be Harry's friend, but only if Harry picks the right sort of people. Harry wisely says no. At Hogwarts, the new students are sorted into houses by the magical sorting hat. Harry, Ron, and Hermione all get placed in Gryffindor, while Draco goes into Slytherin, a house known for ambition and cunning. Hogwarts is full of amazing sights, floating candles, secret staircases, and enchanted portraits. But it's not all fun and games. Something mysterious is going on. Harry soon learns he's a natural on a broomstick, and Professor McGonagall puts him on the Gryffindor Quidditch team as their youngest seeker in a century. But there's something odd happening in the castle, like a forbidden corridor guarded by a 3-headed dog named Fluffy, owned by Hagrid. Then, on Halloween, a terrifying troll sneaks into the school. Hermione is trapped in the bathroom, but Harry and Ron bravely fight the troll and save her. From that moment on, the three become inseparable best friends. During Harry's first Quidditch match, his broom goes haywire. Someone has cursed it. Hermione sees Professor Snape muttering and suspects he's the culprit, so she sets his robe on fire to save Harry. Harry survives and wins the game, but the mystery deepens. At Christmas, Harry receives an amazing gift, his father's invisibility cloak. Using it, he sneaks into the restricted section of the library to learn more about something called the Sorcerer's Stone. He soon discovers that Nicholas Flamel, a famous alchemist, created the stone, which can turn metal into gold and gives the drinker eternal life. Harry, Ron, and Hermione begin to suspect that someone is trying to steal the stone and bring Voldemort back. They even catch Hagrid raising a baby dragon, named Norbert, in his hut, which is illegal. Eventually, they help send Norbert off to live with other dragons in Romania. When they sneak out at night, they get caught and are sent into the Forbidden Forest with Hagrid for detention. There, Harry sees a hooded figure drinking unicorn blood, and his scar burns painfully. A centaur named Firenze tells him that only someone desperate and evil would drink unicorn blood, and that the creature in the forest was indeed Voldemort, still alive, just barely. Later, Harry and friends realize Hagrid accidentally told a stranger how to get past Fluffy the three-headed dog. They rush to warn Professor Dumbledore, but he's been called away from the school, possibly tricked into leaving. Now it's up to Harry, Ron, and Hermione to stop the thief themselves. They sneak past Fluffy and face a series of magical challenges, like escaping Devil's Snare, catching a flying key, and winning a giant enchanted game of wizard's chess. One by one, they make it through, until only Harry is left to face the final chamber. There, he discovers it wasn't Snape after all, it was Professor Quirrell. Quirrell reveals that Voldemort has been living on the back of his head, feeding off his energy and helping him try to steal the Sorcerer's Stone. When Quirrell tries to take the stone from Harry, he can't touch him. Harry's skin burns him because of his mother's love and sacrifice. Quirrell collapses, and Voldemort's spirit flees once more. Harry wakes up in the Hogwarts hospital wing, where Dumbledore explains everything. Harry's mother's love created a powerful protection that saved him again. Dumbledore also tells Harry that the Sorcerer's Stone has been destroyed to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands. At the end of year feast, the final house points are announced. Gryffindor is in last place, until Dumbledore awards surprise points to Ron, Hermione, and Harry for their bravery, cleverness, and friendship. Gryffindor wins the House Cup, and the Great Hall erupts in cheers. As Harry heads back to the Dursleys for the summer, he's no longer just an ordinary boy. He's a wizard, a hero, and he knows this is only the beginning of his magical journey.
Thank you for watching Storybooks Movie Synopsis. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more movies.